Hey there, folks. This is Will, K-Mac Vintage. Instead of hitting the unpause, I hit the stop recording. So the video I was doing before, I'm now going to have to split it into two parts. So the first part was to make a 32K using two 4116 chips. I abruptly ended it. Sorry. Now part two is how to make a 4164. How to do the same thing using two 4164 chips. Now these are not my designs, my idea. It's things that are out there. It's just I don't really see too many videos of how to make them, so I decided to do it of how to make them. So let's go to the scope here. I have here two 4164B-12, and here another one 4164B.12. So, a bit faster, but it's okay. We will use them. Okay. So one will be the bottom, one will be the top one. Now on the bottom one, we have to cut pin 1 because it's not, you don't want to send 12 volts to this chip. Okay. Let me get a new pair of pliers. Those are cutting someone bad. Bye bye. All right, brand new pair. So pin one here. No. See, I almost cut the wrong side. Pin 1 here. So we want to cut that. Cutting it close in because I'm gonna save this piece. I need it. Okay, I need that leg. Okay. So then we have to take address line 7, which is this last chip, this last pin. We gotta take leg 8, and we're gonna flip that up gently because you don't want to break it. Okay, so gently, I'm busy taking that up. Wrap it as close to the chip as possible. Bend it. Okay. Oh, wait a minute, sorry. This is the bottom one. Yeah, this one we don't bend. I can make this the top chip. I can make this the top one, sorry. So we'll go ahead and bend it. We'll make this the actually top chip. Okay. That means if this is the top one, then we will also, no, we're not gonna, yeah, I'm gonna bend this one too. Because this will become the top one. Slowly, because you don't want to break it. Okay, because I'm gonna solder those two there together. Okay, those two are gonna get soldered together. We got a couple more things to cut here because this is the top chip. So the top chip, we need to use a different row and column bit. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna cut like 4. Okay, and on the other side we're gonna cut like 15. Okay, we put that chip aside. We get the next chip. Again, leg 1 we're gonna cut. Okay, that's cut and gone. Okay. Then leg 8, we bend up the other way. We don't wrap it around. By the way, I just finished making one of these, so um, so um, we just bend that like that. Now we take the chip that we previously did, okay, and that's gonna sit on top of this one. Okay, watch, just like this. I might have squeezed those legs a little bit too much together. Okay, we're good. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna solder some of these legs together. Okay, wherever you see them touching, we're gonna solder. So that means here, 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 and here. Okay. My soldering iron fell asleep. All right, I'm getting some solder. We're gonna go ahead and tack that here, 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 and here. So this side we're all tacked together. We come to this top one. All right, we gotta tack that together. Yeah, so I already made one of these as my trial, and then I come back and show you all. It does work. It's already in the machine. See, that's soldered together. Okay, now here too, we gotta attack. We gotta do these legs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't forget about that piece that we saved. We're gonna get to that. Okay, so you'll see how all that is there. Okay, now that piece that we saved, we have to use it to jump this. This here needs to get jumped over. Okay. Good enough for me. It's on there. That's all that matters. Okay, I just need that touching there. I'll touch that up in a minute. Now that I have that side connected, I can come and fix this one. Okay, and we're good. See, so all the chip connections are done. Now we got to do our 2 wires. Okay, so that's all done. All right, wires. After this, I still got one more chip to do. I only have errors at 2 locations. Good enough. Right. Basically, that's to make it easier for me to solder it on. So that's gonna go on that leg right there. Good enough. Now I need to measure how much wire I need. I'm gonna go ahead and get the other one ready too. Kind of long, I don't need that much. Chip. This one goes on this leg. Solder. And here we go. We're gonna tack this onto there. Done. Okay. Now we still need to strip the other side of both of these wires. And these I'm gonna strip a bit longer because they're gonna go in in the socket where the leg was. Okay. So basically this wire becomes the new leg for those pins on the top chip. Okay, I'm gonna tin them so that they become a solid object, so they're a bit easier to slide in because I'm using stranded cable. I would have liked to use solid, but I don't have any. I don't have solid this thin or this size to work. So basically, by just coating it with some solder, we're making it like a solid wire. And it will slide in and out of that slot for the chip, for the leg, much easier. Okay, guess what? We're done. We're done making it. And this goes in the same way. Those wires go into slot 9 and 10 on the board. So let me switch over to desk view. Okay, and as you can see, I already have quite a few of them done. We are the last two, the ones with the dots. Okay, so let's pop, yeah, I'm off. Let's pop this out. That's bad. So now we're gonna take this one. I need my eyes, though. I need my magnifying eyes. This is gonna go in. Okay, so that's already in. Now we take the two legs. goes into position 9, this goes into position 10. There we go. We're in. And like Flint, I know you're gonna enjoy this video. Okay. So let's see what we have. We're gonna turn it on. We don't have kaboom. And my RAM is coming up. Let's see. Only one left with error, and that's that one with the red dot. So that mod works, and that mod comes to us from Joe's Computer Museum. He's on his Apple III repair. He shows you how to do it with the 64K chips with these. I didn't want to use all my 64s. I have some 4116s, so I did it with the 4116s. With the 4116s, they are 12 volts, so you don't have to cut that leg. Okay, that's the first difference, and you don't have to bend over. You don't have to bend over. I'm presuming, let me see, that's pin 8. You don't have to bend pin 8 on the bottom chip to come up to the top chip, and the top chip over to come over to pin to the leg on this side. So you don't have to do that with the actually 4116s, but with the other ones you do. I'm not getting electrocuted, so that's good. So there we are. One more to go. And hopefully I'll have no more memory errors. I mean, if you all want to see what this looks like on the screen, I'll go to my hand cam. And there you are, only one error left. And we started out with 9. Started out with 9 errors on the screen. The first chip, the first one I built, solved 2 of them. So then we came out of 7. So in all, I had to build a whole bank. So anyway, so I can build the last one. Let's build the last one together still. So you all get to see one more of how it's done. Okay, so let's go to the scope. All right, we take a chip. We find pin 1, right? Pin 1 right here. Get rid of it. I'll cut it off, but save it. Okay, and you now know why we gotta save it. Okay. Then we have to, on this one, let's just cut that and bend this pin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bend this pin 8 all the way up because it has to touch. It has to go meet the pin 8 on the next chip on top. So all we're gonna do is we're gonna bring it up. Like that. Okay. This chip, done. Not touching it no more. Next chip. Find pin 1. Cut it. Right, this one I do not need to save. 1. Because on the board, pin 1 is 12 volts because this is a 12-volt memory card. So pin 1 on these chips is power, so that's gonna suck in 12 volts, and you don't want that. You're gonna fry it. Okay, so that is completely gone. So and then we also have to cut pin 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We cut it there. I leave the tab because I want to solder the wire onto it. Okay. And we also have to cut pin 15, which is on this side. Leave the tab. There you go. Okay. And we got one more thing to do. We need to bend this pin 8 all the way over. Okay, all the way over. Okay, we'll grab the other side too, and we're gonna bend it also. So this is pin 9 of this chip. And later on, we will bridge 9 to the 9 on the bottom chip. But this is just to marry these two together. Ah, come on, I want to bend you at the harder spot. Okay. Alright, so those two are there. Snap, 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 snap. Okay. Let's bring our other chip back into the scene. We take this one, put it on top. And we mate them together. Like that. Okay. That's solder. Some flux. Almost done, guys. Almost done. Almost. So my friend Jake is asking me because he saw what I mean by making these. He likes to design and make circuit boards and things and mods. So come and send me. You want me to make a board that is more professional? Yeah, it'd be nice, but by the time I get it, I already have all these made. And what am I gonna do with these chips? I cut them, I modify them. So for me, it won't help unless I sell this machine and I buy another one, and then I got problems there too. Oh, solder first. Reflux. So does this mean that if with the memory problem fixed, we should get a ready prompt? That would be cool. Oh my god, there's one rooster outside driving me crazy. Probably my friend is looking for some food because there's two of them that I feed. Okay, so we are all done there. Now to put in that leg that I told you to save. The only reason we're putting it is to bridge this, because alright, let's get it. Here we come. I'm gonna drop it right there. Let's just stack it. Okay, we're tacked. That's it. Chip is done. Now we need to do the. Now we need to do the. I don't need that tweezer anymore. That can go there. I don't need the flux. More than enough. I'm gonna try to measure this before we solder it. Ah, that rooster. Okay. I'll put this one on. I think I should still have enough solder on my iron. Can y'all see that? Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. That wire done. Next wire. That's the last one, y'all. Last one. My God, I would have made 8 of these. I just used 6. I just used 16 chips. My friend was asking me, "Why are you buying so many?" I had a feeling some of these 32s were going to be bad, but I had no idea 8 of them are going to be bad. Okay. I don't know if y'all can hear that rooster on the outside. And my windows are closed, okay? And I got some pretty strong windows. So he must be right outside that door somewhere. Right. Good enough. Alright, let's hold you and let's go put you on the chip. Alright, last bit of soldering, guys. Last bit of soldering. Y'all see that? Right there? Am I still in focus? All this time doing this and don't even know if I'm in focus for y'all. Alright, so basically all we did with this chip was that we continued data lines and well we continued address lines and the read and the well the FRAS and the CAS to go onto the top chip because to pass things from the bottom chip. Okay, the only thing we did was that the actually data bits we had to move to another leg because they're not the same. Because for the bottom chip, for the bottom chip, the actually data bits is right there, but for the top one, it comes out here to actually pin 9. That's why the wire, the actual wire, is basically moving the leg of the top chip from the location it normally is to another location. Okay, that's the last bad one. And those chips are pretty. Okay, do I need to bend these legs? but I need my eyeballs. Oh, sorry guys, let me switch views for you. Okay, this is the last one that we're putting in here. Okay, that's in. Now let's put in our new legs for the top chip. I didn't make these super tight because I like a little bit of space when I'm working, and to be able to move them around if I need to, if they're too close to something that may cut it or make contact. There we go. And we're in. That's it. All right. So we made three. We made three with the 64K chips, and then I made 5, 2, 3, 4, 5 with the 16K chips. So let's see. No errors. Look at that. No errors. I have no errors. So should I be able to get to the ready prompt? I guess with a retry because I don't have a disk. And I don't have a sauce disk either. That's the problem right now. So I can't really do much with that. So, I mean, I can connect the disk because it will find the disk, but it won't boot because I don't have sauce. So, but I have no more errors. So, even if I go to the Okay, see, even if I go to the monitor prompt, F6, what was it? 1 second here. I have the web page open. What is it? F6 E6. So what did I type there? F6 E6G. That should take me back into the test mode. Yeah. That's the power supply with the bad RIFA on top that I need to switch. See, no problem with the RAM. So anyway, I'm gonna wrap up here. I don't know what else to get to right now. I need to figure out a way. I need to figure out a way to get it to boot up. And the way to do that is I may have to make an adapter for the floppy to connect FloppyEMU. Because the other problem is that this uses a 26-pin adapter for the floppy. This uses a 26-pin, and I need a floppy it's just 20. So a way of doing that is maybe by making an adapter. So the thing is, I don't I don't have a 26 pin connector. I may just have to use jumper wires and see what I'm gonna do. Anyway, so I'm gonna end this video. I'm gonna post up the one for the mod for 4116 and for the 4164. I'll put both of those videos up. If you like the videos, either one of them, please click on the thumbs up. It will help. Get more people to join the channel if you want, if you can. And donations will be greatly appreciated. Check in the actually about section for the PayPal link. Beyond that, I can be reached by email, kmac, C-A-Y-M-A-C, it's all one word, vintage, kmac vintage, it's all one word, at gmail.com. I don't have any other socials or any other platforms that I'm on. I'm only here on YouTube and the email. Afterwards or something, we can exchange numbers and we can do WhatsApp, or if you need to, or we can do Facebook Messenger. But that would be my personal account of actually Facebook, not the channel. And then other work. If you have boards you want me to look at, please make contact. If you want a SE30 reloaded, I can do that. So let's actually chat about it, yo. All right, thank you everyone. Bye bye.